What have we just done, Mully?
She's got a whole box.
So Mully really wants to start our own like food van, if you like, you know, doing top chips and things like that. And I said I'd always help her. And now home cooked style chips, and that, you know, everyone loves them. Little I'd always said I'd help and support her. We found a trailer, good guy called Tony, and it's a good little project, good little start.
It's a
lot of work, but good price and everything, so it's worth it. Just had a look, and you just saw on the clip previous to this one, I was driving up to it. But when we get it delivered in a few days, we'll have a little walk around to show you how bad it really is, but also how cool it is, and take you along the journey of getting it into Mully's little catering truck. So we've got it in the front garden. It's not in a final position because we've got to put the new jockey wheel on. All the wood out the back's been took off already, and that's probably what's laying in the back there. The wood looks weathered to hell. It's quite strong though, but that's all going to get replaced. All the metal's going to get ground down. Same with the roof. The arches, we're going to get new arches and get them all replaced. Wheels going to get done. We come inside. The floor, it's got the checkboard, which we're going to keep that, but we are going to take it all up and check the wood underneath. Plus we want to get to the chassis to treat all the chassis too. The roof, it's got a few little holes and rust, so the roof's going to get covered, but we are going to tackle that too. So it's just a shot of the inside. Then come around to the front, you can see the roof, just loads of wear and tear, rust and stuff, which we're going to get all tidied up, sanded back, wire brushed and all sealed. All this wood's going to come off again. This does come down and this top bit does open as well. The wood's going to get all replaced here, but we are going to take this window out and do the cladding all the way up here, so that's all going to come out. Arch again is going to be replaced, wheels going to get sorted. Chassis is solid, but it's obviously got, you know, plenty of rust on the surface rust, and the jockey wheel there is broke, but we have bought another one. So now going to do that first, just so the trailer's easy to move. So the trailer's easier to move, and then yeah, we're now going to get started and turn this down. I'll put it on the time lapse and just throw loads of clips together, a little montage. I'm not sure how we're going to do these videos. I'm not sure if we're going to do a series of them or just loads of clips and make a montage at the end. So stay tuned, we'll find out. Right, so in all the videos, one thing, as I've just done loads of time lapses and a little bit of talking at the beginning, but we've done loads of work, and there's some bits.
I am.
She has not. She has. She's done a lot of painting. Anyway, good friend Simon Ling, he's done loads of metal work, if not all the metal work in the world for us. There's bits you've seen, like cutting bits of the hatch out, but the hatch obviously all in, all welded. He done the hatch for us, and now got the new hinge, which is a very expensive snail hinge, but they're so good. That's up. We have the door area all cut out, and we now got the frame welded in today. And down there are the two parts of the door, because we're going to do a barn door style, so the top can open and leave the bottom closed. All the roof is all done, all sealed, everything's primed. So yeah, we've done quite a lot. I'm just going to do a little walk around to show you. So as you can see, snail hinge on and the hatch frame. Obviously this bit we're just testing paints and colours and stuff, so that's why it's looking rough. It didn't work. There we go, back to the door. It's the door area. That's all in, so all that metal goes inwards that way, and the outside's going to be this way with the wood behind. It all makes sense when we do it. That's the bottom bit of the door and the top bit, and all the holes are all drilled out ready for the wood. Come around the back. Obviously testing different shades of grey there again, but if you remember what it looked like before and what it's looking like now, it's literally ready for paint. Also, all the brakes have been took off, so all the rods they go through, because this is quite an old trailer, so had rod brake system instead of cables, so all the brakes are off. Got all new clevis pins here, we've got a new rod. I'm just waiting for a brake adjuster to come and do that. Norfolk Trailers is getting that for me, getting that sorted. That should be here this week. Also, when we do the brakes, we're going to jack up one side at a time, or one wheel at a time, and get them off. So yeah, we're going to get them jacked up, wheels off, brakes off. Probably do one at a time, because obviously you have to adjust them individually anyway. But we'll have to jack up, lower it down without one wheel on, then jack up, back up, wheel back on, other wheel off. So we'll get all them done, all that. And once all the brakes are done, it's a case of getting the flooring in, the sheets down, and then start getting all the cladding in. And luckily we've got all the cladding due to the good mate Scott Skyring, who's probably sorted us out. So thanks to you too, bro, and thanks Simon. Let's carry on with this time lapse. So here's a little update. Trailer is not in the garden. Trailer's at my work. At my work, Mitchell Reclaim, because we've got a massive shelter here that the boss built a few months ago. The weather's been so bad lately, we haven't been able to paint or nothing, but it's all primed, we're in the stage ready for paint. So what we're doing today is... It was. And then we started painting, as you can see on the hatch. And there was forecast no rain that day. It ended up raining for 3 minutes and it ruined it. So, arranged with the boss, nice Sunday morning, got it nice and early. Trailer's in the shelter. We're now going to dry it all off, heat gun it, make sure it's all good and ready to go. I'm just finishing off drilling all the holes out around the back, that way, for the wood to go into. And yeah, I forgot my tripod today though, I think. It's not a big deal, because we'll make sure we get plenty of videos. Oh, I forgot it, Mully didn't. So yeah, stay tuned. Obviously the paint's still a bit wet, so you can see all the bits in it, but that's all grey. Top's grey, look at the shine on it from the wet paint, but this is all grey, the doors. Let's see if I can get around the front. That's all grey onto the roof. As you saw from the clip before this one, oh, they fell over. As you saw in the clip for this one, time lapse, I was already painting the roof. Ollie's trying to just help the paint dry a bit with a heat gun. But yeah, we're getting there. You cold, Mully? Mully's cold, but the chassis is still red, but obviously it's primed and it's going to get covered in everything, so that's fine. But the whole thing's grey. Wheels are done. I'll just give you a little walk around now.
He's painted off the tyre.
Oh, so obviously paint's still wet, so I've asked the boss, we're leaving here overnight. Left the doors open to dry. Wheels are done. Although Ollie has painted the tyres for us, but it's alright.
But he's tried.
He has tried. All around there. It's a bit dark this side, but you saw the video of the time lapse of me doing it. Roof's all done. Been a solid day. It's darker than it looks, hence why the lights are on. But yeah, look, these lights for example, it's a lot darker than it looks, but it's looking good. Look at that. Beautiful sky. Hello. So I've just got back into work. It's about 7:15 right now on the Monday morning, the day after painting the trailer. The sky's looking gorgeous. Can't really see it from this angle for some reason, but you saw it a second ago. It's looking really good. Paint's still a little tacky, but luckily, because the boss let us leave it in the shelter for the night, it's not got any damp on it, any rain, any frost or anything like that. It weren't too cold last night either. So, excited, really excited. Woo! Quick little update. All this tongue groove here is for the two sides. These are all offcuts and stuff, but I'm now going to start using these to start cutting all the bits for the door, the cupboard door on the side where the water tank's not going to go, and all the smaller little bits. That's what all these offcuts for. I'm going to start using all these first before I start using the big lengths. So yeah, just going to have a little time lapse. Obviously I've cut all these, it's a bit boring. Just going to do another little one of cutting these, and hopefully some point this evening or afternoon. It's only about 2 o'clock at the moment, but hopefully today we'll get some stain on all these and hopefully maybe get these fitted tomorrow and actually get this trailer back together, so stay tuned. So, little time lapse there, me just stained those last two. In the last hour and a half, I've been getting all these bits here stained. Up to, well, from the front one here to here somewhere is like one side, and that's all the other side. So tomorrow, at least now, these are all cut and stained. Hopefully I should be dry in the morning, and I can then get these fitted. Yeah, hopefully get these fitted, and I've got all these bits which are for like front doors, the water cupboard door and bits like that. So good progress today. Back's all been done, floor's all bolted in, this is all stained. When these are done in the morning, I'll move these and then start getting these stained up. Whilst these are then drying, I'll then get them bits fitted. And it's been a productive day. See you in the morning. So quick little update. I've just cut all these bits here, and obviously they're not stained, but I've just test fitted them in because I wanted to make sure the lines obviously line up, because that's what I do. So they all line up all right. I'm now gonna, for the top one, I've actually got to cover this bit, but instead of it stopping here, it actually goes, let me just try to show you, on the inside, it actually covers this bit here. If you look where that line goes, it comes round and over that top bit of the door there. So I'm going to have to cut one long length from this point to this corner and then cut it out to fit around that. So that's what I'm going to do now. And also, now that I've got this front half bit in here and then bits in, I can then get these ones for the door lined up. So now I'm going to do that, put a lot of time lapse, get this door in, get this top one cut, take these all out and get them all stained, and then carry on with the front. And I've also got to cut these little bits here. And then it'll be the whole thing done in wood. I've got a couple more screws to go pick up because I know I'm probably gonna have enough, and hopefully get a couple of locks for the door, and should be on to a winner. So it's back as a trailer. Got all the woodwork done, hatch has all been in for a while now, doors are all in, all the wood's in the doors, all the sides, everything on the sides there, the whole back's boxed in. The front is now finished too, as you obviously just seen in the time lapses. It's come out to this side. The cupboard door's done, the bit beside it's done, the wood inside obviously goes across the top of the door there. All the sides done, obviously you've seen the back already. The whole thing is now recladded and the wood's all done, the metalwork's done. There's some bits of paint we're gonna have to touch up on that, but we're gonna wait because we've got more work to do obviously in the inside. Once that's all done and ready, we can then touch up all the paintwork and it's done. But it's looking so good. We've got the wheel arches, they still haven't arrived yet, but when they come, we're just gonna get painted grey. So it's not a big deal because it's literally a case of 3 bolts and they're on. And the tyres are all gonna get changed, and then when they're getting changed, we'll get all the wheels repainted and done anyway. So that might be it for this video. Not too sure yet, but if it is, thanks for watching. It's been a lot of work, but it's been fun. We just looked, we got the trailer on the 15th of October, and it's now the 24th of December. It's literally Christmas Eve. So 2 months, 9 days, a lot of work, but it looks so good. Watch, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, share it, comment. We appreciate the love and support and the ideas. So